I am Dr. Kanchan Gupta from Dr. Kanchan's desk. Today my topic is very important, that is all problems related to our ears, the auricular problems. What is the first problem? That problem is otalgia. Otalgia means earache, pains about eardrums, piercing, tearing, shooting, radiating, unbearable, stitching in eustachian tube. Second problem is otitis. Otitis means inflammation, swelling in middle ear. What is the third problem? Third problem is otorrhea. What is that? Otorrhea means discharging ears. Discharges may be thin, watery or thick yellow or greenish. There is no pain in otorrhea. What is the third problem? That is otitis. Otitis means inflammation, swelling in middle ear. The fourth problem is tinnitus. What is that? Tinnitus means great noise, ringing, roaring, hussing, irritating, waving, buzzing sounds in ears all the time. That is caused by Meniere's disease. It may be associated with our all ear problems, may be associated with vertigo. And sometimes we have echo in our own ears about our own words. We try to speak or repeat the words that is repeated in our ears. Fifth is deafness. I have already presented my videos in details about deafness. Now I come to the causes of these problems. First problem is glue ear. What is glue ear? Means wax gets accumulated and deposited in ears, gets stony to block eustachian tube. This wax may lead to deafness and vertigo also. Second cause is acute and sudden earache. Why? Because of sudden exposure to dry cold weather from warm home or cozy room. When it's chills outside but we go out without covering ourselves nicely, without covering our ears with warm cloth or stole, we can get earache. Third cause of earache is our dental problems, as because of embedded wisdom tooth. What is the next fourth problem? Our sore throat. Our sore throat causes earache. What is the fifth cause? Nerve crushed, shinked or clenched causes neuralgic pains in ears. Sixth is injury to ears. Sixth cause is if our ears get injured, don't clean your ears with any iron sticks or anything which can injure your ears. Seventh cause is water entered in ears while taking bath. Always remember that water must not enter in your ears. Next we come to treatments. What are the treatments? For Ciplox, ear drops in ears daily, twice in allopathy system. Ciplox ear drops are marvelous in its effects. For almond oil or olive oil or mustard oil or mullein oil in ears at regular timetable, as a regular timetable at regular intervals, at least once a week. Cover yourself properly, mainly ears, with stole before getting exposure to cold weather. Now come to the homeopathic remedies to treat all ear problems. First of all, as I have mentioned many times, that all potassiums, mainly calimure, Kalium muriaticum is the first and foremost par excellence remedy to cure each problem of your ear. It's the ENT doctor in homeopathy for you. Always remember Calimure at top level while treating any ear problem. Second, very important point, I think you must have not yet known about power of conium in ear problems, how it works, why it works. Conium is marvelous remedy to prevent wax accumulation. Watch, it don't allow wax to get accumulated and get hard stony. Conium is the only remedy to melt ear wax. Third one is always remember aconite and ferrum phos for acute and sudden earache because of exposure to cold chilly weather. Next, fourth point is remember chamomilla and plantago measure if ear has radiating unbearable neuralgic pains because of embedded wisdom tooth. Always remember plantago measure if wisdom tooth is getting you pain. Remember Calimure, Calisulf, Calicarb, Caliphos means all potassiums. If auricular nerves get pinched, crushed, shinked, leading to neuralgias. My sixth point is remember Phytolacca berry if earache is associated with your sore throat. Remember Phytolacca if earache is associated with sore throat. My seventh point is remember Arnica montana if ears are injured and gives a great pain. My eighth point is remember belladonna for otitis, for inflammation of middle ear, eardrums and eustachian tube. If your eardrums and eustachian tube or middle ear is inflamed, there is swelling, then belladonna will work marvelously. Next, remember the ninth point is to remember is use Heper sulf or calcarea sulf followed by Heper sulf if the ears are discharging. Heper sulf and calcarea sulf treats otorrhea. My 10th point is remember lachesis, pulsatilla, chamomilla, teucrium and collinsonia. Remember that teucrium and collinsonia are mints, simply mints. Next, sorinum for any kind of auricular problem, but always add Calimure with any of the remedy you select. Always select the remedy but never leave Calimure from other selected remedies. Please watch my next videos in Hindi and Urdu about all ear related problems. I wish that you must have liked my videos with complete knowledge. Your likes give me strength to work harder to present more knowledge. I work hard to power the whole ocean in a picture to make it at your ease to learn and understand about your problem and treat comfortably. What potencies I choose? I always choose 6x, 12x, 200 or 1m. How to repeat or that depends on severity of the disease, age of person, like that. And one point I want to say that I made a video on children's problem, babies' problems where I mentioned that the babies get a lot of earache because gas forms in their abdomen and that gas causes earache. Always remember to choose 30 potency for babies and infants. Give 5-6 times 3 or 4 globules to them and they will be cured fine by using pulsatilla or chamomilla or calamure. If you give trio of chamomilla, calamure and asafoetida to those small infants and children or toddlers, the children will be free from earache. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you.